kiss like this.
This is Bedroom Confessionals,
the Unfiltered, sultry podcast with your hosts confessing it all about life in our 50s and, of course, while on a gummy.
Let your inhibitions go as we share from the sheets, and no topic is too taboo.
And I'm still going back to the wet spot because I want to understand, why is it always on our side? I know technically why
the man
it is.
comes to the woman most of the time.
Yes.
I mean, and
have you ever strategically moved him over so you're not in the wet spot?
I mean, because you move so much, you get like pushed in. You know, you have to realign. Yes, but yeah, I was.
Have you ever had? I like talk about messy. Sex is messy. We all know.
I only have white sheets, so I only do white sheets.
I know this is
noticeable.
It's not. I'm surprised.
Oh.
No, my flat sheet is ivory.
Okay, good.
No. My flat sheet's ivory for sure.
It's such a comfortable bed.
It really is. Yeah.
Really
well, I knew we were
nice
going to do. I built this bed knowing I was going to do a podcast. Didn't know. I just had that.
We had
vision.
to wait for this to be done.
We did
to do.
Yeah,
this.
and that's why, guys. By the way, part of it wasn't like me just being like blah 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 coming soon, because originally it was supposed to be March, but construction fell behind.
Like it always does.
Fucking messy life.
Fucking messy
life. Like, yeah.
So, all right, let's see if I can bring up another topic.
She puts me on the spot.
I love it. I love
Go ahead.
Because there's really not much I don't talk about.
Yeah.
I just feel like.
By the way, I'm loving. By the way, her bathing suit is fucking hot.
You honestly, you should ask me who makes it. But also,
well, first of all, I know
because I just
and I used to live there.
Yes,
and it's the best bathing suit. So
I have them in every single pattern. Like I'm waiting for them to come out with new ones.
You can't have really, really big boobs, or you're just gonna have a tiny triangle.
Right, that's what I got.
Right,
my boobs.
Right, yeah. So that you got to be like Suzy level or my level to wear their stuff. Or I mean, maybe some women kind of want to like voluptuous and embrace it. You know, God bless you. You know, but,
I mean, listen, my boobs were a lot bigger before I lost weight.
Yeah,
I lost some weight, and
now I hate it. You were like a nice B. I was like, fuck.
And then a lot of guys like them bigger.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what? I mean, they're all over the map. I've met. Oh my gosh, I will be honest with you. Like, what do you think is your favorite? Where are you most confident in your body? Are you boobs, ass, legs?
I'm gonna go with boobs, face, hands. I know what to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
She has very
my
cool
mouth,
jewelry, and your mouth. But I mean, okay. So if you had a guy,
my eyes.
Oh, you have beautiful eyes.
I'm very well. We both have blue eyes, which, by the way, we both have blue eyes.
You're welcome.
Noticed.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you got the blonde and the brunette in bed, and the blue eyes,
and a redhead.
Yeah. But
which I just saw gingers on TikTok.
I know we can't say that.
No,
I don't think we can say that out loud.
I just said what I saw on TikTok, whatever that means.
I don't know.
But we don't need to do
we're not going to call it out.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
You want to ask me a question? What were you going to ask me?
Gosh. So oh my gosh.
Okay, you asked me what do I think I'm most confident about.
Oh yeah. Right.
My brain.
Okay, well, you know when you meet a guy and I like to ask, like, are you a boobs guy, a girl, a legs guy, ass guy? When they say they're an ass guy, which is a lot of guys, I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah. Because I don't love my ass.
And I don't like my legs.
And I don't love my legs either, but I've had people love that on me, but I don't. I like when they're a boob guy. Yeah. I love when they're a boob guy because I feel okay with my boobs because they've been every size and I can whatever. And mine are real and they're what's that? They're real and they're fabulous, or what was it from Seinfeld? They're real and
that's another thing. If I don't remember, but I will say
that
this.
was a famous little quote.
I don't like hanging with people that don't like Seinfeld. Like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's Curb. I mean, Curb is so funny.
Like the improvising on that, like
I reference it so much.
Exactly. So it's like there are certain things when you're dating, and this is also about friends. I would say that like it's a hard pass. Like I kid all the time. Like if dating somebody that wants their meat well done, hard pass because I do medium, rare medium, and I want to share.
I don't understand the person that is well done.
Don't get it.
It's leathery.
It's
like
leather.
I don't understand that. Like that's an odd thing to me.
And then there are people who are like, "There's blood showing." I'm like, "No, that's not blood. That's rare, and it's really good." and juicy.
I love it. I do.
Okay, so maybe someone doesn't like their shit juicy. I don't know, but I like it juicy.
She gets those
a little messy.
So anyway, I like when someone's a boob guy. If that, but I've seen a lot of guys that will say none of that. They're into the face.
Yes.
So I'm like, and for me, I think I've had a bit of a glow up in the past couple, year and a half or so.
Ever since your breakup?
No, before then,
Yeah.
I started, well, definitely since my breakup. I definitely am like a different person this year, but I feel like
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I worked so much on myself that inside, if you are happier inside, you naturally just radiate and you are like prettier. Like it's just an essence and air about you. Like people say glowing, whatever, but I feel it. I feel so good.
And that's something I've always spoken about is that, gotta find your happy.
Yeah.
You can't even get into a healthy relationship until you're happy with yourself and your purpose. True. I got to tell you, this is part of the mess of my messy is I went into a depression. I can call it out and I navigated it. Part of it was when I stopped doing this may sound stupid to people, but I was dealing with construction and bullshit. And everybody has their own stress, some more than others and different. It's all the person that's walking that life. So part of it also for me was when I did the 50s AF podcasts, I had a purpose, and it wasn't just my other businesses. And when I took that away, and for a good reason, all of a sudden I felt myself like just drifting. I didn't know my purpose. I didn't know what I was doing. I lost that spark. I lost that happiness in me. And it's not that I think I'm anything special. I enjoy sitting in bed with this gorgeous blonde lady in front of me and talking shit. I mean, I love doing this. And I also love part of the reason why I think I like doing this so much is and our discussions will go there is we're trying to show that life is messy and our life is messy. You may look at us and think it's not, it's fucking messy. And I like bringing up discussions to the average woman or man that's navigating 50 plus. It's okay to say you have messy. It's okay to be like, I'm getting through the mud.
You don't have your shit together.
Yeah.
I mean, there's having your shit together and, just going through shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I do want to say something that's totally off subject, how much I'm obsessed with these cups.
Are they the best?
These are the greatest. Amazon, they're glass, the glass lids and the glass cups.
Yes, they're the best.
If I'm going to use anything, I'm just going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you that these blazers, I love Generation Love.
Oh, it's a Generation Love.
This is either Generation Love or this one is Sink a Set. I can't remember which one, but both of them I love.
Yeah.
And I also love, what's the one with the E? The L apostrophe.
Laura. You're asking me. First of all,
she's not great at
I cannot pronounce names, and that's a whole nother thing of trauma to unpack. But I'm wearing ALC, and I love it because it's got cut out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got cool stuff. So and jewelry. We are both really okay. We both are really into jewelry, right? That's something we.
She has really awesome jewelry.
People ask a lot of time about my jewelry, and first of all, truth be told, I have to keep my
look at this thing she wears on her thumb. Let's show that.
Oh, that's it. Right, this one. I just got that.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, on your thumb. I would never think to do that.
I'm a thumb.
Yeah, like this. I don't. I only wear them on the ring fingers.
Look at our nails. We basically have the same kind of nails. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yes, wait, yours are pointed like mine too.
Yeah, mine are pointy and mine are cat eye.
Like that.
It depends on where you're using. They really actually do like it. They're scared at first, but if you know how to do the right pressure.
I think you're a pussy if you can't handle it, frankly.
Okay, I want to show you our Jonathan Adler Gummies container because I'm obsessed with Jonathan Adler.
Are you?
I like a lot of Jonathan Adler things. I don't have too much of it because it ends up being too much. Oh, is it? Yeah. It just ends up being too much. I have probably 6 or 7 things of Jonathan Adler, but these are so cool. And this one's gummies. And that's what we're gummy girls. You said smoke earlier, though. I don't smoke anything.
Oh, you don't? You're not 420.
No, I'm 420 in the gummy world.
Yeah.
Is that not 420?
No, 420 is just marijuana flower.
Well, you can't. I think isn't marijuana pot like gummies?
Guys, can you comment? Is 420 inclusive gummies or is it just flower? I don't know.
It's 100%.
So I don't really smoke a lot at all. And here's why. I personally think I get a little headache when I wake up in the morning. I like it, but I don't do it socially. I only do it with my partner, like going to bed. But a gummy, that I love sharing it with you. I think you're one of the first girlfriends alone in my bed for sure that I've shared gummy time with.
That is something.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad I have that title.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am a gummy girl, and I just love it. And I personally, this is bad, but I don't date anyone unless they'll do it with me.
Okay, here's a funny thing.
I can't. I won't.
Part of the mess in life. People on their dating apps, whatever you choose to use, you choose 420 or not, right?
Yeah, I never put it on there.
Everybody lies and
I never
say
put it
they're
on there.
420. So like the guy I'm dating is, I can't really say that. It's somebody I've dated, like 420 was his first name, and yet like we didn't know that we each do.
Right.
And I originally was so against any drugs.
So was
and that's
I.
why I said, fuck you,
So was I.
pharmaceutical industry. When I was, and we'll dive in later at another podcast about our health and things that we've been through in our journey of that mess that landed us in a healthier mindset and goals and, our health and for women in their 50s and plus that navigate it, we navigate it. We're always our worst critic. And I think women need to hear that and, understand that like Suzy will say something. I'm like, what are you talking? Like she said about my skin. I'm like, ugh, what? Like you are harder on yourself than probably.
And what you say out loud, it's way more damaging than thinking it.
Yeah.
If you say it out loud and put it out there in the universe, it's very, very toxic to
Yeah.
yourself. So be
But
kind to yourself for sure.
Sometimes, I mean, like sometimes I feel like navigating a depression, like until I said it out loud, I didn't really deal with it. And I've
Right.
been depressed before in my life with my late husband and all that.
Of course.
But like, so I agree what you manifest, what you say you manifest, right?
Mhm.
Did I say it correctly?
Yeah, I'm a manifester big time.
Right. I know you are. I try to do that, but I do think sometimes manifesting and you, like I always say, you have to work on yourself. If you can't work on your shit and your mess, how are you going to be ready for a good relationship? You're not.
Let me tell you, I can speak to this because I've had so many relationships that I did not handle correctly. I just was not in the right frame of mind. It was toxic because I allowed things to happen to me. I didn't have boundaries. Boundaries, huge, 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 huge.
Mm.
If you don't have boundaries, you're fucked.
Mhm.
And I didn't have boundaries. And so I would allow myself to stay when I was treated poorly. I would do for someone that didn't treat me well. I would get angry
Wow.
and take it out on even my children because I was so angry and hurt always. I really have come a long way. And now, uncovering trauma, and then I had a really cool procedure done, and now I'm really into it, and I do it
Can you
regularly.
share it?
It's not really a procedure per
Okay.
se. It is chakra clearing and aligning.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Oh my fucking God,
Tell
you
us
guys.
about
I
it.
am
Tell us.
really very into that. My girlfriend saw in People magazine that Giselle Bundchen was coming in and out of town during her divorce from Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And seeing this Ayurvedic doctor in Boca. And she had her
Really?
chakras aligned. And so
goodness.
my friend went and had it done and said, I think this is your jam, Suzy. I think you'll like this. So I went, and this was right after my
This was
breakup.
like 6 months ago or
This
something.
was actually in January.
Okay.
And I went, and for me, it was a magical experience. Literally, she worked on me for 2 hours. I had my heart chakra blocked. I had my third eye chakra blocked and my crown chakra blocked. So how you're thinking, how you're seeing things, and your heart. And let me tell you, she worked on me for 2 hours. What she did, I don't even know. I know she was rubbing
like,
it. She was oils, this and that. She pulled cards.
Did you believe it before?
Yeah, I believe I'm into that kind of
Okay,
stuff. But like, have I felt the effects to this degree? No. When I got up to leave, I felt 20 some pounds lighter, and I had literal air coming through my chest. It felt like almost chilly. Like my heart was finally open. So I knew that I was onto something. Like the way I see things, the way I process things. Like I am so in love now. I'm getting there with myself because that was a big problem. That I take care of myself better. That I'm never going to be able to attract a man that doesn't treat me right. If we're in a relationship or it's just starting and I see any signs of it, it's over immediately. And it's already happened so many times in the past 4 months.
So you got through the mess on that.
I am through. Listen, I'm not through any mess because I'm still dating around and I'm not through any mess, but I'm so much healthier how I'm going about it. And I don't need anyone because I have everything I need in me.
I love that story. Thank you for sharing. I mean, and it's like there are people that are mystical and there's people that are like, that's a bunch of phony baloney. I don't give a shit where you land on that. Respect her process.
No, I don't care.
I think overall we should always respect people's beliefs and what they do as long as you're not hurting someone.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know that that necessarily would be something I could lean in, but I can tell you, I believe in past life regression and all that. And I've done it and holy shit, it felt so real. Like I was a hawk. Like, wow. And I remember like when they took me back, I was flying and I could feel the blades of grass as I was like, it was so, and I was not on a gummy or anything, of course. I was in Sedona at this great resort.
There's vortexes there and all. It's Sedona's. I've never
Oh
been,
my gosh.
and for this type of experience, but everyone who goes to Sedona says they have like a real experience.
Yeah.
There.
So one of my past lives. So I remember I was in a carriage and it was like you could hear the clunking of the wood wheel on the bricks as I'm remembering it. And I'm laughing. I've full on dress, obviously going to like, some 4:00, dinner at somebody's estate. And the girl next to me laughing, that was my friend, is my daughter now.
Yeah.
I
had something like that with
wild.
my son.
You did?
Mm-hmm. If I even told you, she said I had like 9 lives that she like uncovered, and she said one of my previous, and most of them had water deaths or around water. That's why, and I do not love the water. Getting in the water, I go to the beach. I do not go in the water. I can go up to here. I do not go in the water.
A lot of people don't like going in the water.
I'm fearful of it, and now I know why. Because in my previous lives, I was killed. That's how it happened. So
they
one
say
of
you're
them,
not supposed to die in your dreams.
yeah.
You believe in that?
Well, I don't think you can.
I did.
You've died in your dreams?
Yeah, someone drowned me.
Holy
And I
shit.
was
You
like
and what
drifting
happened?
above and I could see my body drifting. And I remember it was like when I was younger, it's trauma. Like if you approach me in a pool and put your hands on my shoulder, I will fucking flip out. Like, but it was the weirdest thing. I remember this kid in my dream trying to hold me down. And I remember saying to myself, just let go, just let go. And the next thing you know, I'm like up above looking down at myself. So I don't know if that means I'm technically dead or destined to die. I don't know. Somebody tell me what that means, but I did die.
You hear that you can't.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I don't know.
one of my
We're going
previous
in a
lives,
little dark
I know
place
that was.
here.
I was just gonna tell you, one of my previous lives, it ended up being the unsinkable Molly Brown. Have you ever heard of her?
No.
Well, she was featured. There was a Broadway show about her, but she was the character, which is lovely, of Kathy Bates in the movie Titanic. But what she's saying is, I've lost my partner in life, like whoever my husband was or my partner, and then I had another person, and then that person didn't make it. But they had
Do you
a
know
lot
who that
of
person is?
yes.
Okay.
They had a lot, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna say. They had a lot of like animosity to me. They had a lot of things, and it came back out. And before this woman read it, she said, "Is there a young man in your life?" And at that time in my life, this is like 8 years ago, me and my son had some struggles with each other. She said that my companion on that ship was my son.
Whoa.
Yes. So similar.
Wow.
Yes. But we're great. Me and my son are great.
I gotta just take away because again, like the ADD shit here. I gotta tell you, having a daughter, people prepare you for the drama.
Yeah.
Nobody prepared me for the hormones raising a son. That fucking shit is crazy.
I have 3 of them. I have 3 sons and 1 daughter. Yeah.
No wonder you take gummies.
Well, I mean, I have an IV form now. So it gets it immediately.
Wow.
No, I don't.
Do you feel like you parent your daughter differently than your sons, or what's your feeling on that?
I mean, this is too deep of a conversation because I definitely need to. I do things differently with her because the scenarios are different, big time different.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get to an age of where you are, when you're coming into like wanting to look sexy and you're into all the brands and you're into popularity and you're into all that school, you don't care about school, you don't care about a lot of things. That's all that matters. Now you have social media and you have these freaks out there that will write to young girls and
you're dealing with that?
Oh my gosh. And then you'll have, because they look so old. I mean, you see what these teenagers are looking
Their
like.
asses are hanging out of the dresses.
They're looking 25, 28 years old. I mean, definitely 12-year-olds are looking 18. It's scary. So these men, it's a scary thing for men because.
And then we are women our age feel like we're competing with that. And I want to tell you, don't feel like you're competing with a 20, 30-year-old because you know what? I don't want to be with a guy that wants a 30, 20-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, I know someone that's divorced are going through a divorce, this is so Boca and this is probably so everywhere. He's in his 50s and and he's got bank and he's flexing and it's all these 20, 30-year-olds. And it's like, I just say to myself,
sad.
what do you guys talk about?
Well, yeah, you can't even discuss your favorite movies or songs.
Oh my God. So dating somebody your age, let me tell you, my first husband, my ex-husband, was 8 years older than me. My late husband was 13 years older. So I clearly always just leaned in on older guys.
Mhm.
So my friends were older. So I'm dating somebody my age. Actually, he's younger. And it is so fun, like being with someone that likes the same music as you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stupid shit like commercials. Like you can both laugh about something that you grew up with, or like the 80s, like bullshit that us Gen Xers kind of dealt
Mhm.
with. And first of all, I do think Gen Xers, we are a whole breed that you don't want to fucking fuck with. Like, I do think that. I
Yeah.
do think that, like these kids think they're badass.
They haven't been through anything like
They
we
don't
did.
know what
Yeah,
fucking life shit is,
yeah,
You guys are so coddled.
yeah.
So
I
fucking coddled. I'm sorry. I love all of you, but you're so coddled and soft. And every
How do
other
you really
word I
feel, Nicole?
say, I know. And every other word I say, I feel like I have to be censored. I feel like if you grew up in the 80s, let us
Well,
fucking say,
yeah, because 'cause they're all woke,
it's
but that's
too
another story.
much. It's too much. It's like, just understand it's not that we're insensitive. It's not that we're not intelligent. We really struggle sometimes with like, this is how we were for how many years? And we're trying to pivot and understand. But the words just keep changing every single way. Like, have you ever seen the guy on TikTok? He does these funny things where it's like, and the words of the week for middle schoolers.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
And it's like,
I
I
love
don't
that
even,
because I learned so much.
do you know any of it? I
I
don't know
mean,
any of it.
well, I mean, I do use different words, and I love that. I mean, I do like because my kids talk to me all the time like that.
They
I mean,
do.
I'm bro.
Do
I'm
you
bro.
bro? Are you broed?
What? Bro.
Why?
BRUH. I don't even know where that
So
came
I
from. And
see it.
dude, and I don't like
But
all
aren't
that.
you I mean, it's like and my kids will say, like, if we ever broed you, like, they're like, "Holy shit." My kids are like, "Oh, we would never do it."
They
It's
all
like,
do it.
they
All of
all
them. Bro,
do
really?
it.
Like if I tell them to do something they don't want to do, bro, really?
Do they think
Bro.
okay, like, I feel like, though, the younger kids now look at us and like that we're cool. Whereas my kids perhaps growing up were like, everything we did as parents wasn't cool.
I would never, if this were, if I were this generation right now, as my daughter and my kids are, I would never ask my parents to be in a TikTok. My kids want me in their TikToks because they get major views. So I feel good about it.
So they're
Yeah,
using
and I
you.
have. I mean, my son has
Mom, they're
told me stuff.
using you.
My son, my oldest son, has told me stuff. Like that because this sexiness within me has come out in the last year and change. And so my kids are like experiencing that. It's weird for them.
Yeah.
I know it's weird for my ex-husband too, but because
Wait, do you care what he thinks?
no, I love my ex-husband, but what I'm saying is he never saw me like this. So he's like, "Who the fuck
Oh,
is this woman?" And my kids are like that. Oh
really?
yeah. Yeah, and my
Wow.
son thinks I'm like out at clubs like I'm a 30-year-old. He doesn't know what I do. That's what he assumes
Right.
because I like to have fun.
Right. And
Yeah.
my kids, my podcast I used to do was pretty tame, let's just say. And they thought every day all I did is talk about sex, sex, sex. And it's like,
Yeah.
that's not what that podcast was about. And they were
That
like,
was more dating
it was
and
more about
relationships
dating.
and
Now, I did the low key bedroom confessionals. And I got to tell you a funny story. And not many people know this. And my kids were like, look, we don't want to be connected to you.
yeah.
And I had to respect their space. And I do. So one day, I taped something. Sometimes you get an idea and you just like fucking roll it, tape it, and drop it, right? So I drive to the person's house I'm dating. By the time I get there in a half hour, my phone is fucking blowing up. Okay. And it's my son, and he's 2 hours behind. I'm like, what the hell? And next thing you know, I'm like, honey, everything okay? No, not okay. I'm like, oh my God, like, why is he talking to me like this? And he's just like, da, 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 da. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And he's like, I can't believe you posted this. I'm getting calls from friends. I'm like, delete, delete. So one day I had a really, let's call it messy, shitty
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
And I guess my ego was a little inflated. And I was getting ready. I had lingerie on and I just looked at the camera and I just said, I just want to get fucked. I just want to get fucked. But I posted it. You can see it, but I fucking posted. So that
she says what everyone thinks.
Yes.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes. But it only lasted half an hour.
How much fuck do you want to get? Let's talk about sex really quick. How much time do we have? Do we even know this?
I guess when he comes in here.
Yeah,
our producer comes in and says, you're cut off.
Yeah, you're cut off. All right, let's just talk about this. Because this has come out in the past for me. What is too much sex and what's not enough sex for you?
For me. Okay. Hormones. Okay. I definitely saw a time in a relationship where my libido was just not existing, which pissed me off because
and you hear that a lot from women.
Yeah. And women, if your libido is not there, don't give up. And that's kind of where I'm going on this. So I tried, I was able to take estrogen pills because of my health issues. I don't have anything to be concerned about, and I tried it temporarily, and it really did help. So it depends. I am noticing I could, how do I say this? 2-hour sessions sometimes are really fun.
Yeah. No, I'm all for
I never, in my 20s and 30s, it was like, wham, bam, 10 minutes, right? I think what people are missing is that at our age, we can sit back and really enjoy and get into it and enjoy it.
More than I ever had in my life. Way more. Yes.
And I think some women are scared to unleash that.
I don't think they know how to tap into it. That's what, honestly, I joke that I feel like I could teach a course. I know nothing about Tantra, nothing, but I feel like I've mastered it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could teach a course on it. Meanwhile, I don't know any concepts. I know nothing about it. It's the weirdest thing because I have gotten in my headspace. I know how to really embrace it now. And I never did before.
Really?
Never.
So to answer your question, it changes week by week, I think, because for me, I mean, for all women, I think we're very mental and are in a good way in terms of intercourse and our energy.
If all things are fine, how many times? And you say you live together?
Oh, 5 times a week.
5 times. So not every day.
No, I every day. Like, first of all, I want to be romanced a little bit, and women should romance guys too a little bit.
Okay.
But I think 5 times. And if you asked me in my 20s and 30s, I wouldn't have answered 5 times.
That's if you live together. So if you don't
live together, so I don't know.
Right.
But then there's some weeks where I'm just like fine with 2. It depends. I think men are up and ready.
Ever multiple times a day?
Yes. You?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite, morning or night?
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
I was always a night, and now the morning. You want
to
know
why
why the
both.
morning?
I like both.
Well, I like that too, but like as men get older and women get older, and if we're drinking, we're getting high, we're not feeling things, like you can just be down there doing an excursion and I'm just like, don't bother. It's going nowhere, right? And I think you have to have that healthy kind of conversation.
Men say that too, though,
and not take it personally.
No, you
like
know
this
when you're
is
in the mood,
biological.
and sometimes you've just had enough. You've just had enough. Or sometimes you just can feel there's alcohol, there might be gummy issues. You're just exhausted from the night before your plate, whatever.
Yeah.
But what I really love is like you were home. I like spur the moment type things. And I like someone, not having to make it so in a box. Like, oh, it has to be at night. It has to be. And I like
I do have to shower though. I don't like dirty sex. That's me personally. And
even if both of you are dirty? Well, I mean, are you saying because you don't want to like him to go down on you?
Yeah, like
well, what if you avoided
hygiene.
that? Okay, what if you just avoided that? Like, can you have a sex session and not have that? You need some oral action.
I do. Okay, I do. I do. And
do you have orgasms from sex?
Yeah, only some. I've only had it a few times consistently.
Yes. Well, without any external stimulation.
Yeah, only recently in my life.
Right.
I honestly can't even tell you probably how many times I've faked an orgasm from regular sex in my life growing up.
To this day have never faked an orgasm.
Oh,
ever
with a guy that wasn't doing it for me. I'm talking the younger Nicole. Yeah, the younger. Nicole.
I just never. I don't even know how. I mean, I've seen When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I kind of sound like that sometimes. I feel like, oh my god, part of the reason I love living here, concrete walls. Have you ever?
When I tell you she's thought of every detail, She thinks of every detail. I can fuck really loudly because I have concrete walls.
Yes. And nobody lives next to me. Nobody lives next to me. So that's even better on this side of the bed. Yeah, it's
and
really
she's
good.
not hitting her head. She's not. I mean, it's really an amazing setup here for sex.
And you know what else? I keep
and
towels.
I am not in the wet spot. I feel good.
No, you're not. But I also keep towels on the nightstands.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that wet spot kind of bullshit. Yeah.
Do you make sure that you get up and pee afterwards?
Yeah, I keep pussy wipes. Have you ever done pussy wipes? No.
Are they called pussy wipes?
They're called like muff wipes or something like that.
No, that's another product we should be featuring here.
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
clean after because first of all, I'm very blessed. God, thank you. I don't get UTIs or yeast infections.
You are such a show off.
I feel bad for women that
you
do.
should. I've been on antibiotics 90 million times.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I've had just like once or twice, like when you're in that like moment of first dating and it's nonstop, like yeah it's gonna happen. Like,
but you know what? You know what the problem is that like sometimes you're just moving too much and it might hit like your ass and then go it. You have to be very careful to keep it all clean and separate.
Yeah. What do you do if they're like hitting in the ass and you're like, oh, don't want to go there?
If it touches my ass or if they want to go in my ass?
Both.
Okay, it touches my ass and we're in the middle of the other. That has to be immediate cleanup. Immediate. Right. Or I'll get an infection. I can't. Right. So that I've learned too many times the hard way.
Yeah.
The other thing is,
All right. So recently I was asked, someone asked me, it was a bizarre question. Would I ever do oral on a man, not his friend?
Not his friend.
Yeah, I'm just not saying it. The term is. I'm keeping it a little cleaner.
I don't understand. I'm not joking.
Like there's two sides of a man. The
front, would you give him a rim job?
Thank you. I just didn't want to say the word.
Please.
And
you know why? Because
you can't. The idea just gives me. That's a whole mess I don't want to get into.
That's a literal mess.
That's a mess I don't want to.
If somebody's clean, like you guys just showered or you just have a hot tub or whatever. I don't mind that.
I don't know. That's
they might not like it though. I'll tell you, some guys. I've seen men that are like, it's one way only. I mean, they go into the whole thing.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
What's it called? The area, the
taint.
Then men, if you don't let your girl give a little this, you're missing out, right? Yes, you can fucking talk about this shit in your 50s and own it. And like, if anything, I feel like I would not have these kind of discussions in my 30s and 40s.
I'm raw. I like it all. I'm really
You
raw.
would have spoken out like this.
No, I mean, it probably didn't come up, but I would because I'm just privately. I'm a Gemini, and I'm out there, but and I can talk about it with other people. I don't talk about myself now. I don't care about talking about myself.
Yeah,
like I you know what? I have nothing to hide. I love living a clean life that I don't have to look over my shoulder. That I don't have to cover my tracks. Wait, what did I tell this person? I lied to them about this. What's the story I told? That is not Suzy Heyman. It's just not. I'm as honest as I can be.
Well, Suzy Heyman, I appreciate that. Yes. And for Nicole Chanis, my thing is I can lay my head on the pillow at night.
Exactly.
Like
when you can look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. So, like I can't stand any religion when they're hypocritical.
Your words match your actions.
Yes.
That's integrity. So important. That's me.
I'm not, everybody has room for improvement.
Yes.
I'm not the best. Like I'm really bad at staying in touch with people sometimes. You want to know
Life
why?
gets busy.
No, you want to know why? My social meter runs out. And it's a real thing.
Like you have to recharge. That's nothing wrong with that.
There's some people, you go, girl. You go. How do you go?
I do have some downtimes too. I do. I have gone. When you're going, when your weight just keeps going up on the scale because you're out drinking, eating out. It's so much sodium that I just I can be a 6-8 pound difference in a day.
Yes.
And it's not real, but I hate it.
Good point that I have to segue to, which is when you're dating and you're eating out, okay? I'm a big advocate. I don't care how long you've been together, 6 months, 12 months, 14, 2 years, you got to date, right? So
100%.
Here's the thing. You're in a relationship. I want to be romanced. I want to get up dressed and be picked up and that whole experience and still enjoy it. I can't fucking stand the food out. So then what happens? You start cooking because you want to eat healthy.
What about
so
you
then,
just eat smaller portions, like you get an
not the
appetizer?
portions. I don't want everything with salt. Like
know.
when I was in Portugal,
So I mean,
oh my
everything
God,
is so great.
people, it's so true. The food,
It really is.
without all
That's
the
why I want Italy. I want
products
to
in
go
it.
back to Italy. I want to have a house
Where
there.
do you want to go in Italy?
Well, I've never been to Lake Como.
Oh,
I've
me
never
too.
been to Sardinia. I've never
I think
been
we
to.
should take a trip together.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Lake Como.
gosh.
I'm dying to go
I'm
there.
dying to go there. I've been all
Yeah.
over Amalfi Coast. I've been all
Same,
over
same.
Florence, Venice, Rome,
Yep.
all there. I've never been there. I would love to go there. I haven't been to Portugal. I haven't been to anywhere else besides Barcelona and Spain. I haven't been to anywhere. I've only been to Hong Kong and Singapore. I would love to go to Japan. I would like to go to Dubai.
Oh, me too. Dying to go to Dubai.
That's where we should go. That's where we should go.
I don't think Dubai can handle us.
No, I think I think we should go to Dubai.
We wind up in jail in Dubai.
No, I think we should go to Dubai.
I mean, I would always be respectful of the culture, but with that said, I'm me,
You know what my favorite place is Capri.
I love it there. I've been there twice. But Lake Como, I'm all over that shit.
And then maybe we'll run into George Clooney while we're there.
Silver Fox. He recently started dyeing his hair. Did you notice
Did
that?
he? No,
I don't know if it's for a part.
I'm so far out of it lately. I don't know anything.
Do you watch any TV?
Not lately. Sometimes
I don't have time for it anymore.
Yeah, I don't. And I want to be caught up. I was like pop culture. I knew it all. But now,
right.
I'm just like so excited that you can get into the Brady Bunch home now for $250 a ticket. Really? So I sent it to my brother last night. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you a Brady Bunch fan?
Humongous.
Marsha?
Marsha. But my brother and I would compete when the show would start. Whoever could name the episode first, but as soon as you knew it, you had to say it. That's
so
what we compete.
funny.
I've seen every single one of them, and I will tell you what is amazing to me is how not gay the father was on that show and how gay he became later. Yeah. It's like, how do you closet it?
It was so taboo back
then.
It's
so weird. He couldn't be himself because he was
sad.
He was so like a nice, not nice, like a nice married man, his wife and all. And then he's nothing wrong with it. I'm a gay lover. I have my favorite gays. I mean, I'm a big proponent of that. But I couldn't believe how different he was. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's noticeable.
I think it's just, when you think back about it, when people couldn't be who they are.
So sad.
It's sad. And I feel like our state, I don't mean to go political here.
Well, I don't mind going political because I'm conservative,
it annoys
but
me,
you
my
should
body.
be able to love who you want to love.
Exactly.
You should be able to be who you want to be, and you should be able to make decisions about your body if you want to make a decision. But fiscally, I'm conservative. Fiscally, I'm not.
So here's the thing. Same, but my kids of that generation will say,
"Oh yeah, they're all
that
liberal."
If you're fiscally conservative, you're cannot be on both sides of the fence.
Yeah,
and I don't like being told I can't. Why can't I
do whatever the fuck you want?
Right.
And that's what I do.
Right.
I'll vote for whoever the fuck I want.
Right.
I will not support whatever I don't want to support, and I'll support what I want to support. But anyway, I just feel like, do I want 75 different genders and identify as a cat? No. But I feel like you say who you want to be, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't, ever tell someone that they can't love the same sex person. I mean,
it blows my mind.
I assumed one of my children, when you have 4 kids, I assumed one would be gay. I'd be thrilled to welcome that. Whatever. I mean, they're not.
I remember sitting my kids down when they were like in middle school and having a conversation. No signs of anything, but I just said, "Hey guys, I want you to know, if either of you are gay, we will love you unequivocally the same way." And they were like, why? I'm like, no, it's important, because I was in tune enough to know, like, embrace it, love. Like, to me, it's like, they're your kids.
Yeah,
and then you want them to know they're safe and secure.
Yes.
So fuck you to all of you out there. I'm sorry if you don't let people love who they want. And I also feel the same way about women. Women use the words women empowerment like a lot, but at the same time, they're what is it, talking out of the side of their mouth, right? And they'll be like, "Oh, she's too salacious. She's too this, too that." You know what? Don't put another woman down. Don't. And for that purpose, it really annoys me, because I think that people that are putting another woman down is they're the ones that are insecure.
Oh, that's 100%.
Or jealous.
Hurt people
Right.
want to hurt other people.
Yes, yes.
And that's so sad. So you have to understand when somebody, and they'll attack me online, I like have to like look at them and wonder where they're coming from. Like how sad of their situation that they have to
the boobs.
Yeah, well, how they have to like go out of their way when they don't even know me. We don't follow. I don't follow them. I'm not friends with them. But they have to go and say something. I'm just like, oh, you poor thing. Like what happened in your world that you felt the need to say that to me? So I kind of changed that. Before I'd be like, fuck you. I don't really care anymore. That doesn't. And you never want to take advice from someone who you wouldn't want to trade places with in life.
Ooh.
So I mean, you'll have people who have no money that want to tell me that, oh my God, she wastes her money. She does this. You're never going to take advice from someone who you wouldn't trade places with. And same with relationships. When I was at my most unhealthiest, financially and relationship wise, me and my ex-husband we were fighting so much. This is years ago.
Yeah.
I would literally a problem solver to so many of my friends. I'm this hero helping them. I have no business helping them. My life was so fucked up.
So you could see through their mess, but you couldn't see through
and
your
that's
own
how
mess.
it always is. I think that's how it is even with therapists.
Fucking messy.
Therapists have such messy lives, but they're sitting there directing people.
Therapists are the most fucked up people.
There are a lot of fucked up people. And I love the as Sopranos when his therapist had the therapist,
Yes.
and that's so true.
Why can't we have good TV like that again?
Oh my gosh, I know. I just
have you ever gone back and watched it again?
No, I mean no.
It's great to go back and watch.
I do watch. I mean, I'll tell you what I didn't watch when it was coming out, and I've watched every single one, and I could watch it 90 million times. Friends.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love just to go to bed to Friends. I love that.
I remember being in college and every week getting together, watching the show.
I didn't do it.
There wasn't any taping and DVRing back then, or like
TiVo or whatever.
Whatever the hell people use now. Like when I got this house, this shows my age. Okay, it'll show my age a little bit. And they were like the audio people were making decisions, like how to hook up my TVs and stuff. And they're like, well, you don't need cable, right? I'm like,
I know.
Yes, I do.
know.
And they're like, no,
we don't know from that. You
watch
stream
YouTube.
everything.
I'm like, yeah, but what if it doesn't work? I need my cable.
I know. Well, so my guy, I have a bunch of TVs, which I don't watch. He told me it makes sense that, because he's from Comcast, it makes sense to have 1 or 2 boxes and the rest stream. So that's what we do. And there's so many, the smart TVs now. I mean, if you know your login for all the things, that's it. But I do know someone that just got a box that they can see anything. It's yeah.
It's pirating or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but they see everything. Like any movie,
Right.
sometimes you want to see a movie, you type it in or you say it, and you can rent it for
Right,
$3.99 or whatever. This is just.
What do you think is the hottest movie you've ever seen?
Well, I wanted it to be something, and it wasn't. Christmas time, I told people in October, save the date. I want to see this movie, Baby Girl, because it was so fucking. The trailer was so hot. Where this CEO exec woman, she was, had this guy who was like, a assistant or not, was apprentice or what's it called when you do internship. He was an intern, and he literally would say, I'm going to tell you what to do. And like, he was like overpowering her, and she found it so sexual. But the trailer was hot. The actual movie, not so hot. Not so much.
Right.
Sexy movie.
9.5 weeks still takes
with the food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The original 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades.
Does your mess go into 50 degrees of, what is it? 50
Shades of Grey.
Shades of Grey. Do you go there in your mess?
You mean with my
sex life? How you like it? Yeah.
I mean, I don't really need to be hurt. A little bit is fine. What are we talking? Spanking, whatever.
No,
I don't want to be
like for me, like
I don't want to be near death.
We watched something.
Sex.
It was on a TikTok, I think it was, and it was so hot to both of us.
Oh, what I sent to you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like,
hold on, let me tell you.
Yeah. It was Both of us had the same reaction.
That's why I
We're like,
it to her.
My God.
Because it's
like a guy, unfortunately for me, if a guy wants, and I've had this happen where a guy wants me to be the dominant one, I'm strong in life. I just want to like kick back and be in that moment of pleasing my man. And that doesn't mean I'm demoralizing myself. That's what turns me on.
Okay. So this is what I sent her is a sex therapist
and
her husband. And she said, I'm running to the bedroom when he says these things to her. And I fucking love it. Good girl. I do like that. Yeah. Good girl. Spread your legs. You get a little tingle?
I do.
Yeah.
The minute you send it to me, I was like, what do I do?
I know. And then this one. Look at me when I touch you.
Oh, and don't you like that?
I fucking love all of this.
If a guy doesn't open up his eyes sometimes, I don't like that.
Mm.
Like when a guy's fucking giving you that like sultry
When you're making out.
Oh, so hot.
Okay. You're mine. Okay. Beg for it. You like that? I liked her. Okay. Where's the wet spot? Right over there right now. Okay. Say my name. I've had that happen. Say my name. Okay. And then take it all.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Do you take it all?
Yeah, I take all of it.
Some women can't, you know.
Are you talking about orally? Or
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Like someone.
Okay.
What? Can I just digress for a second?
Mm-hmm.
We're both Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that Jewish women got the stereotype that we don't like giving oral? Why do you think that happened?
You know what I think? I think that people are just married for a long, long time, unhappy.
Yeah.
And they don't do anything.
Yeah.
So they're like, I will never do that. And they could just lay there for sex.
Right.
But I'm not doing that unless it's your birthday or whatever. I mean, for me.
Oh, your birthday.
I mean, it's so ridiculous. Stay still. I've never had someone say stay still.
Oh, I have.
You have?
I have.
Let me take care of you tonight.
That's all that. Yeah. I got to tell you, I get turned on when a guy has an orgasm.
Me too. I would say that to him.
I feel like I'm failing if I don't.
Now this one though. I've got all the time in the world for you. Now because having the pressure in your head that you're taking too long to finish sucks.
Yeah.
And you can see when they're like it's too much for them. You could see if it's just like they're uncomfortable, they're starting to hurt, or like you could tell. Right. And that gets in your head and it makes it almost impossible.
Right.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Chloe, take the mic.
I want to taste you.
Yeah. I'm no stranger to those words.
Wait,
that. You know what?
I like
this is also like guys in your 50s, 60s, you know, when you're dating, I don't mean when you're first like getting to know each other, but when you're bridging that sex talk, saying that line, what was it again?
I want to taste you.
I want to taste you. Plant the seed. Don't just do it in the moment, but like,
I've had that. Yeah,
you gotta give
even on the phone. They write that to you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, those are the things. So that we thought that was hot, and it is.
It is hot.
It
What's
is
the name?
hot.
Do you have the name?
Yeah, you want me to say the name?
Yeah, I think because you know what? I think it's important that
it's Vanessa Marin.
Yeah,
Vanessa Marin. That's hot.
Yeah,
after I saw this today, Vanessa, I went and watched all of your videos. You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
her husband. You did too. I did. I watched.
I was like getting ready, and I'm like,
me too.
I'm like, how can I stop? I'm like, I
put myself in different scenarios. You know, I'm not. You know, I don't have the in-laws around me now and all that. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, with my ex-husband, but yeah, I love all that.
So,
anyway, cool.
As our first time doing our podcast in bed, in our messy little bedroom confessional, how did you think it went?
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. I will tell you. This person right here,
yeah.
This dog is never.
She's like, you girls are done.
Eagle.
Yep, it's called the doodle spread.
Trust me, I had 2
doodles.
She is having the best time of her life.
These dogs have it.
Normally,
we're
gonna record when they're not here.
Yeah,
we did it today, but
we did it.
You're a pro, and I'm still learning. But I will.
You're a pro.
I will definitely bring up the conversations, and we want to hear. You know what you want to hear. We want to share what you what you want to hear.
DM us. Tell us topics that you want us to talk about because we want to address things that are taboo that some people don't think can be spoken about. You know, ask us questions. We are not therapists. We're not doctors. We're not sex therapists. But what we are is honest.
Yeah.
And we'll keep it real. And that's why we just want everyone to know our life is messy. It's a fucking shit show. And let's just talk about it and share. And everybody, whether it's dating, kids, life, business, it's a fucking shit show that we are navigating.
100%. And I just think that, you know, if you can like our Facebook page, which is Bedroom Confessionals, go find that. We also have a TikTok page.
Yep, we'll have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, website.
Please follow all that. I think we should do this. we should take one of the people that follows us and is religious and gives us feedback, and we should like start bringing somebody into bed with us.
You know, menage a trois in bed.
Yes, I think we should bring them in bed, and
they get a mic too.
They get a mic.
They get a mic. So for those of you out there, I think we should make that like a once a month thing.
Yes.
That for those of you that
you get the wet spot. No offense.
That you get to be sandwiched in between the brunette and the blonde, and take part in our podcast.
Yeah, and you get to pick out our outfits.
Oh, wow! You're really giving away a lot there.
Yeah.
You better do a lot for that shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, listening. We're really excited to be together.
This was fun.
Yeah. It was good.
This was good.
It was good. Okay. The gummies are wearing off. The dogs are done. They probably need to be walked at this point. The glitter's in my eyes.
My nipple cover never went on.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Love you.
Personally, we are confessed out for today, but the confessions never stop.
Subscribe to Bedroom Confessionals, and we'll be waiting for you between the sheets. Same time, same bed, same unfiltered truths.